Hello, this is Hard Chatter, and today we're going to talk about Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans says, and he comes in defense of Boosie. He says you can't paint Boosie as a monster after the rapper faced backlash from his daughter for homophobic comments he made on an interview. I believe him, his daughter, and God will figure this out. It took me a second. Give the family grace. Okay, and you know what? I agree with that. You can't paint Boosie Official as a monster, and this is what he said on his Twitter. That man is a father provides. I believe him. His daughter and God will figure this out. It took me a second. Give her family grace and time. This growing pain, she knows her daddy loves her. That's all that matters. She may come around, she may not, but that's on him and her. I agree. I do agree. But it's something, that type of statement, and being that it's very sensitive situation. I don't like to speak on the relationships between fathers and their children, really, unless it's something to really grab onto and say something about. Boosie has an issue with her sexuality. Now, that has more to do with him than it ever has to do with her. I think Boosie's daughter is just ravishingly beautiful, intelligent, articulate. I mean, she can really do something in this entertainment industry and shake some stuff up. Whether it's by her talent or it's by her knowledge of the music industry. And I think that it's a situation where it's up to Boosie and his daughter to sit down and hash it out. Now, Marlon, this is where I'm going to get you at. You really didn't have to come to the internet because you're telling us this, but this is something you could have called Boosie up and said, hey, man, this is Marlon, and I heard about what's going on between you and your daughter. Do you have any time to sit down and we just talk about it? Because I have experience, and I think my experience can help you out with your experience. That is the best way to handle this situation. I want people to stop going to the internet and airing out everybody's shit instead of doing the right thing, and that is to go directly to that person. We do this so many times as a people. That has to stop. That's ugly. That's really ugly. Because you care, Marlon, more about our opinions than you care about Boosie and his daughter's opinion. And it's really about them. So some people might look at this and go, you know what, Marlon? You should have just stayed out of the business. And you should have just left this alone. There's a lot of people going to say that. And then that's going to be how a lot of people feel. But now I'm going to tell you what I take away from this whole situation. Boosie, stop down to your daughter, baby. Okay? Stop acting like what she's going through and is some type of disease. Okay? That she could bring into your home and spread to your other kids. That's petty, baby. That's petty. That is the pettiest of petty. And here's the thing I want you to understand when you're talking about children and judging your own children. You're only going to get one of them. God gives you a certain amount of children. That's it. There were, he made his image, his beautiful image into this gorgeous, beautiful woman. Don't let that slip away, man. Nothing is worth that coming between a father and a daughter. But at the end of the day, babies, that's up to him and his daughter to figure out. Okay? So until the next time, this is Hard Chatter, and I thank you so much for listening and supporting me.